bank on E in a plan drawn thin as thread. Boot heels tapping a patient code, chasing the voice in my head. The marquee flickered Friday night like lightning across the range. Twin fiddles warming their humming strings, ready to turn the page. You were there in a pearl snap dress, starlight stitched in the seams, a lasso loop of a laughing glance, roping me into dreams. The floorboard sighed like old porch steps, the drummer counted 4. Steel guitar like a comet's tail slid to the swinging door. Neon halos over hats and hair, smoke in a graceful spin. The upright bass laid down the law, said, darling, step right in. Your hand found mine, so sure, so cool, like shade in a July noon. We circled slow, then quickened pace to the dancehall silver moon. Fiddle called us to hurry up, piano winked in stride. The brush of your sleeve on my forearm burned like summer pride. We grinned like thieves of a lucky night, pardoned by the band. Two-steppin' bold through Amarillo, fate dancing hand in hand. Under the dancehall moon over Amarillo, where the steel guitar sighs soft and low, we twirl like dust devils caught in a rainbow, boots drawing hearts on that varnished oak floor. Under the dancehall moon over Amarillo, fiddles sparkle like stars in a row. If love is a song in a West Texas window, then maybe tonight we already know. The waitress sailed with a tray of light, clinking a midnight sea. We docked beside a corner booth, laughter ran wild and free. You told me tales of the cotton rose, thunderheads and prayer, of a grandmother's Sunday dress and a crooked rocking chair. I told you highways make a home wherever the band is tight, that every town with a decent hall can set a wrong day right. We raised a glass to second chances, to fiddles warm and kind, to strangers turning into stories, to leaving ghosts behind. Outside the wind kept pressing palms against those swinging doors. Inside the saxophone took a solo, polished its silver scores. You leaned in close and said my name, tasting the rhythm sweet, like maple syrup on hot cornbread, like sparks that never sleep. We raced back out to the glowing floor, heels ticking like a clock. The drummer whipped up a shuffle beat, we locked step rock for rock, and every spin wrote cursive vows, signed in a neon pen. By closing time we'd pledge to dance, we'd choose again and again. Under the dancehall moon over Amarillo, where the steel guitar sighs soft and low, we twirl like dust devils caught in a rainbow, boots drawing hearts on that varnished oak floor. Under the dancehall moon over Amarillo, fiddles sparkle like stars in a row. If love is a song in a West Texas window, then baby tonight we already know. When the dawn climbs the barn roof and the bus calls out my name, will you keep our melody warm like a coffee on the flame? If miles stretch out like cattle trails and nights get wide and blue, I'll listen for the band to start and find my way to you. Under the dancehall moon over Amarillo, where the steel guitar sighs soft and low, we twirl like promises nobody can borrow, two souls in rhythm the whole world painted the county lines in yellow, straight as a deacon's tie. But hearts don't heed the surveyor's stakes, they wander, slip and fly. I met you where two highways braid in a knot of truck stoplight, a coffee cup and a county map, and a storm about to bite. You'd lost a bet with thunderheads soaked right through your grin. I offered up my jacket sleeve, you offered violin. We made a deal with the jukebox there, punched B12 on the road, and swore to find a dance hall soon before the rivers grow. We found one off a gravel loop where the mesquite hides the sky, a slab of oak with 1,000 tales and a band that could make you cry. The fiddle man was late that night, the band looked halfway grim, till you unlatched your weathered case and rosin courage then. Your bow woke up the rafters, bees of golden sound. The drummer caught your honey trail, the bass man settled down. I pulled you toward the middle lights, boots tracing lazy eights, and every note you threw like stars fell right through both our gates. Fiddle strings and county lines, cross them once you'll blur the signs, where a kiss can turn a township into wine. Barbed wire miles and dashboard time, slide that steel, let hearts align. Western swing can heal what fate declines. We danced through flood and laughter, through a saxophone that grinned, through a steel ride sweet as pie, cooling on a windowsill of the wind. You tucked a strand behind your ear, all thunder finally spent, and I could swear the clouds themselves were clapping in assent. The sheriff's hat was on a peg, he traded badge for blues. The barmaid hummed a harmony and tapped her Sunday shoes. Two elders waltzed like willow ghosts, a rancher dipped his bride. The band leader nodded to your bow and let the groove roll wide. We stitched our names in sawdust, cursive wide and free. You wrote a note on a napkin, if lost, return to me. County lines can turn to thread in a quilt of joyful towns, and every two-step finds a seam where broken luck is bound. When lights went dark and neon yawned, the hush was soft and clear. You fit your violin to rest like a dream that won't disappear. We stepped out to the waking rain, dawn melting into gold, and promised when the map gets loud we'll dance where hearts are bold. Fiddle strings and county lines, cross them once you'll blur the signs, where a kiss can turn a township into wine. Barbed wire miles and dashboard time, slide that steel, let hearts align. Western swing can heal what fate declines. When the highway splits the wheat from sky and the day forgets our names, let the drummer count, the bass announce, and the fiddle set the flames. We'll meet again where the floorboards creak and the moon hangs by a thread, our footprints spelling secret things the county clerks never read. Fiddle strings and county lines, cross them twice, we'll read the signs. Let the Saxon steel write yours and mine. Barbed wire miles and dashboard time, spin me once then seal the rhyme. Western swing, our border and our shrine. Square made a skirt of grit and light. Storefront flags like metronomes kept the tempo of the night. The feed store shut, the diner hummed, and the old men tipped their caps as posters for the Saturday band leaned on the window slats. You came in with a sunburned smile, boots wearing honest miles, a work week's worth of fence line aches, but eyes that carried miles. I'd saved a table near the fan, the one that never quits, where sawdust dances on the breeze and time forgives our fits. The band kicked off a Texas stomp, the drummer crisp and sly. The bass walked tall like fence posts set to hold a harvest sky. A steel guitar like lemonade, sweet tangy, clear and cold, and twin fiddles cut figure eights like swallows brave and bold. We counted in with our fingertips, let shoulders catch the sway. I spun you once, then tucked you close, we shook the dust away. Your laughter rang like Spurs on glass, that perfect silver tone, and every step we took erased the miles we'd walked alone. Two-stepping through the dust, where the neon paints the trust, where the beat forgives the rust on hearts that rode too long. Two-stepping through the dust, kick the gravel, raise it just, let the steel and fiddles thrust our worries from the song. The waitress drew a clover in a ring of sweat and beer, said luck runs where the dancers are, and left us grinning ear to ear. You talked about your daddy's land, the barn that needs a roof, the coat that spooks at thunder's grin, the dog that acts aloof. I said I've got a suitcase soul, a bus that hums my name, but floors like this and hands like yours make roaming feel less strange. We split a plate of brisket fries, a slice of lemon pie, and toasted to the bandstand lights, sprinkling stars inside. The sax took on a sultry glide, piano winked a rag, the drummer popped a little shuffle, tight as a Sunday flag. We slid back out the room, a tide that lifted boots and bones. The singer tipped his resistol hat and warmed those honeyed tones. Your steps grew brave and playful, you teased me left and right. I countered with a heel-toe trick that set your smile alight. Around us blurred a carousel of couples carved in gold, and every turn threw sparks that marked a story to be told. Two-stepping through the dust, where the neon paints the trust, where the beat forgives the rust on hearts that rode too long. Two-stepping through the dust, kick the gravel, raise it just, let the steel and fiddles thrust our worries from the song. Someday when the porch lights low and the mailbox leans with age, we'll hear a distant drummer tap and turn another page. Our boots will find the living room, the rug our oaken floor, and kitchen chairs will clap along while memories ask for more. Two-stepping through the dust, where the neon paints the trust, where the beat forgives the rust on hearts that rode too long. Two-stepping through the dust, kick the gravel, raise it just, let the steel and fiddles thrust our worries from the song. Two-stepping through the dust, let the band call out our names, till the sunrise lifts the curtains on our soft and steady flame. Rain was slick on the sidewalk cracks, thunder rolled like a drum. I
I ducked beneath the honky-tonk sign, neon calling me home. Inside was dry but smoky thick, jukebox eyes aglow. The band was tuning restless hearts, waiting for the show. You leaned against a corner wall, hair lit red by beer light. The storm outside could crack the world, but here you held it tight. A steel guitar wept lightning bolts, fiddle lit up the sky. I swore that every note they played was a promise not to die. Steel guitar in a neon storm, holding me steady, keeping me warm. Every slide of thunder roll, every note a saving soul. Dance me close while the night transforms. Steel guitar in a neon storm. The drummer snapped like raindrops sharp, the bass walked down the lane. The piano tinkled thunder's laugh, sweet as summer rain. We spun our boots on sawdust floors, shoulders brushing tight. Your whisper cut the storm in half, stay till morning light. The crowd grew loud with storm-born cheer, glasses clinking fast. But in the glow of silver strings, only our shadows cast. You traced my hand across your waist, I swore I'd never roam. The lightning struck, the band played on, the dance hall felt like home. Steel guitar in a neon storm, holding me steady, keeping me warm. Every slide of thunder roll, every note a saving soul. Dance me close while the night transforms. Steel guitar in a neon storm. If the power fades, let the fiddle burn. If the flood should rise, we'll take a turn. For love's a song through fire and rain. Steel guitar will play our name. Steel guitar in a neon storm, holding me steady, keeping me warm. Every slide of thunder roll, every note a saving soul. Two hearts safe from a world forlorn. Steel guitar in a neon storm.
The chandeliers were hanging low, glowing gold in time. Couples spun like records worn, chasing down the Rhine. Your boots shine brighter than the bar, polished just for me. And every scuff became a mark of sweet eternity. The band leader tipped his hat, said 1, 2, 3, let's ride. The saxophone joined the fiddle's cry, laughter multiplied. We circled wide, then dipped in close, the floor our sacred ground. Every spin and turn we traced made the world go round. On boots on a polished floor, hearts asking nothing more. Every shuffle a prayer, every twirl a dare. Dance with me till the band plays four. Boots on a polished floor. I'd been drifting town to town, chasing songs in bars, looking for a steady hand beneath the neon stars. Then your smile lit the ballroom bright, fire from a match. Suddenly every lonely mile didn't matter much. The upright bass kept steady time, the drummer brushed with ease. The steel slid sweet as honeycomb, floating like the breeze. I caught your laugh, I caught your hand, the moment stretched in two. And in that hall of mirrored glass I swore to dance with you. Boots on a polished floor, hearts asking nothing more. Every shuffle a prayer, every twirl a dare. Dance with me till the band plays four. Boots on a polished floor. Someday the lights will dim, the tables cleared away, but love will still be tapping time the same old western way. Boots on a polished floor, hearts asking nothing more. Every shuffle a prayer, every twirl a dare. We'll keep dancing forevermore. Boots on a polished floor. Sugarcane fields and roads, the cicadas hum a steady tune the whole bayou knows. The midnight train is whistling hard, cutting through the steam, and I find your arms the only place sweeter than my dream. Fiddles call like mockingbirds, steel guitar replies. Drummer shakes the sugar dust, bassman never lies. Your dress sways like a firefly caught in evening rain, and I'm two-stepping close with you, forgetting all my pain. Sugarcane swing and midnight trains, love like a rhythm in southern veins. Every whistle, every chord brings me back to where you're adored. Sweet as cane, wild as plain. Sugarcane swing, midnight trains. We sneak a kiss by the platform light, hear the engine sigh. The whistle blends with fiddle's cry, sparks in the sky. You say the world's a restless road, but here you'll make your stand. I say with every shuffle step I'll follow hand in hand. Crowds keep clapping, stomping time, band won't let us rest. Every chorus pulls us near, your head upon my chest. Tomorrow I may roll away on rails that chase the dawn, but sugarcane and midnight songs will call me back anon. Sugarcane swing and midnight trains, love like a rhythm in southern veins. Sugarcane swing and midnight trains, love like a rhythm in southern veins. Every whistle, every chord brings me back to where you're adored. Forever sweet, forever rains, sugarcane swing and midnight trains.
Quarter drops in the jukebox slot, gears begin to hum. Cowgirl leaning by the bar, smiling just for fun. 3/4 time the record spins, fiddle bows take flight. She nods my way, tips her hat, and the world feels right.
Boot heels glide on sawdust paths, lantern swinging low. Her eyes like prairie midnight skies, where lonesome riders go.
I bow my head, extend my hand, she laughs and pulls me near. The jukebox plays a cowboy hymn only the brave can hear.
Jukebox cowgirl waltz, spin me where the neon halts.
Every turn a story told, every dip a heart of gold. Waltz me through these honky halls, jukebox cowgirl waltz. She tells me tales of cattle drives, dust storms wild and mean, of lariats and midnight rides across a land unseen. I share my songs of open roads, freight trains, endless sighs. And somewhere between her laugh and mine, the jukebox justifies.
The band takes 5, but we don't stop. The record spins again. Steel guitar hums sweet and low, our journey without end.
The crowd steps back, they let us glide, 2 shadows locked in time. And every bow of fiddle strings turns dust to diamond shine. Jukebox cowgirl waltz, spin me where the neon halts. Every turn a story told, every dip a heart of gold. Waltz me through these honky halls, jukebox cowgirl waltz. When the coins run out and the night grows thin, will she dance again where stories begin? Jukebox cowgirl waltz, spin me where the neon halts. Every turn a story told, every dip a heart of gold.
sun through the windows vaults. Jukebox cowgirl Sundown stretched its amber hand across the canyon's edge. I saddled up my restless heart and swore another pledge. The dance-hall lights were flickering like campfires in the haze, and you were waiting by the gate, a smile that set ablaze. Boots rang sharp on wooden steps, fiddle screamed hello. Steel guitar poured twilight down, painting soft and slow. Your spurs lit sparks with every stride across that oaken floor. Each step a comet falling fast, begging me for more. Spurs that spark at sundown, light the night, turn the world round. Every flash of vow we keep, every flame of love that's deep. Dance me till the stars come down. Spurs that spark at sundown. The drummer snapped like cracking fire, bassline held it true. The piano rolled like wagon wheels beneath the silver blue. We twirled like tumbleweeds in wind, laughter quick and raw. Every dip was a canyon song, every kiss a law. The sheriff tipped his brim in time, old ranchers clap along. Kids pressed close to see the shine, memorizing song. And when the final chorus came, the whole hall sang in tune. Our sparks lit up the rafters tall, brighter than the moon. Spurs that spark at sundown, light the night, turn the world round. Every flash of vow we keep, every flame of love that's deep. Dance me till the stars come down. Spurs that spark at sundown. If morning steals our silver flame, we'll spark again when sundown came. Spurs that spark at sundown, light the night, turn the world round. Every flash of vow we keep, every flame of love that's deep, till the sun in the west goes down. Spurs that spark at sundown. Spurs that spark at sundown. Out past the cotton rows and cedar groves, there's a hall of legend told, where the rafters hum like gospel choirs and the floorboards shine like gold. They call it Bluebonnet Hall, my friend, where the bandstand glows at night. And every stranger who wanders in leaves with their soul set right. I first came chasing Saturday fun, a nickel in my palm. The sign read Western Swing, good night, and letters bold and calm. The fiddles tuned like thunderclouds, the piano grinned on cue. The upright bass like oak post strong, the steel like morning dew. At the bandstand at Bluebonnet Hall, we all find love, we all stand tall. Every chorus lifts the walls, every shuffle heals what falls. Raise your glass, hear the fiddles call, at the bandstand at Bluebonnet Hall. I saw her by the jukebox jukebox glow, her boots as white as cream. She'd tap the floor in rhythm sweet, eyes bright as Texas streams. I asked her name, she laughed and twirled, call me your song tonight. And soon our steps were spelling vows beneath those lantern lights. The sheriff danced with the widow brown, the preacher swung his bride. The whole town's cares just slipped away, no sin, no shame, no pride. The sax cut through like candle flame, the drums kept sharp and clean. And all our Spurs sparked poetry in western swing's grand scene. At the bandstand at Bluebonnet Hall, we all find love, we all stand tall. Every chorus lifts the walls, every shuffle heals what falls. Raise your glass, hear the fiddles call, at the bandstand, the Bluebonnet Hall. Inside, for every note, each dance, each fall, it's heaven here in Bluebonnet Hall. At the bandstand, the Bluebonnet Hall, we all find love, we all stand tall. Every chorus lifts the walls, every shuffle heals what falls. I'll dance forever when night birds call, at the bandstand at Bluebonnet Hall. Work week's done, the barn doors closed, tools stacked neat and tight. I wash the dust, I shine my boots, I'm riding in tonight. The feed store clock strikes 6 o'clock, the town starts filling in. And every road leads straight to where the band is tuning thin. The neon horseshoes flash outside, the jukebox warms its glow. Inside the smell of barbecue and a fiddle sweet hello. I spot you laughing with your friends, that cowboy hat just right. I tip my brim and tell my soul, saddle up tonight. Saddle up the Saturday night, two-step quick till the morning light. Steel guitar slides, fiddles ignite. Saddle up the Saturday night. The drummer counts, the bass walks tall, the piano joins the fight. And suddenly the floor's alive, couples swirling tight. Your hand in mine, your eyes say yes, the world turns loose and free. Every twirl is a promise made, written in melody. We spin like wagon wheels on fire, our laughter sharp and clear. The steel pours honey through the haze, the crowd erupts in cheer. I never knew a night so sweet, so wild, so just so right. But a western swing can make us soul, saddle up the night. Saddle up the Saturday night, two-step quick till the morning light. Steel guitar slides, fiddles ignite. Saddle up the Saturday night. When Monday calls with work days claim, we'll still be humming Saturday's flame. Saddle up the Saturday. Saturday night. Two-step quick till the morning light. Hearts like horses burning bright. Saddle up the Saturday night. Out on the range where coyotes cry, the barbed wire hums at night. It sings a lonesome silver tune beneath the pale moonlight. The herd bed down, the wind drifts soft, the crickets keep their time. And somewhere in the western dark, a steel guitar will rhyme. I left you standing at the gate, a lantern in your hand. The miles of fence between our hearts stretched wide across the land. But even as I ride away, your voice still meets the sky. It weaves into the midnight breeze, a barbed wire lullaby. Barbed wire lullaby hums beneath the prairie sky. Every twist, every tie keeps your memory close, won't die. Sleep, my love, don't cry. Hear my barbed wire lullaby. Dancehall waits in town tonight, but duty holds me near. I walk the fence with hammer firm, coyotes in my ear. Still I can hear the fiddles play, a shuffle far away. And in my chest your heartbeat drums, keeping me at bay. If I could leap this fence of steel, I'd find your waiting arms. We two-step through the darkened fields, forget the ranch's harms. But here I stand with pliers and post beneath the fading sky, still singing through the midnight wind our barbed wire lullaby. Barbed wire lullaby hums beneath the prairie sky. Every twist, every tie keeps your memory close, won't die. Sleep, my love, don't cry. Hear my barbed wire lullaby. When the posts give way and the herd runs free, that's the night you'll come back to me. Barbed wire lullaby Every tie keeps your memory close, won't die. Sleep, my love, don't cry. Hear my barbed wire lullaby. Gin in a dusty town, the band will play tonight. The old machines are silent now, but fiddles burn so bright. Workers shed their weary coats, boots tap on the floor. The serenade of cotton hearts begins once more. I met you by the loading dock, your dress still stained with day. But when the piano found its stride, the stains all washed away. We laughed beneath the cotton bales, stacked like silver walls, and every shuffle, every spin rewrote our calls. Cotton gin serenade, songs where love and work are made. From the fields to the dance parade, hear the cotton gin serenade. Sticks like shuttle looms weave rhythm sharp and clear. The saxophone like firefly spreads magic in the air. Your hand and mine are sweat and toil forgotten for a song. The gin that pressed the day's hard work now presses us along. We twirl until the whistles blow, the midnight train runs past. But here inside the cotton walls forever moments last. Your kiss tastes like redemption, like water cool and free. The serenade of cotton gin will always carry me. Cotton gin serenade, songs where love and work are made. From the fields to the dance parade, hear the cotton gin serenade. We'll still recall the music that kept our hearts alive. Cotton gin serenade, songs where love and work are made. From the fields to the dance parade, hear the cotton gin serenade. Summer sun was beating down, the porch swing creaked in time. A pitcher sweating sweet iced tea, your hand reaching mine. We weren't in any hurry, no train to catch, no fight. Just letting fiddles drift like breeze through firefly light. Neighbors laughed across the fence, kids played in the dirt. The radio hummed western swing, the saxophone alert. We tapped our toes on porch boards worn, the steel slid sweet and kind, and every note poured sugar slow on thirsty minds. Sweet tea, sweet time, every sip a love divine, every chord a gentle sign. Life is sweet tea, sweet time. We talked of fields and Sunday hymns, of cotton rain and song, of how the world runs faster now, but we don't need the throng. For love can be a simple chair, a fiddle and a glass, and western swing can turn the years to moments meant to last. The sax took flight like mockingbirds, piano chimed along, the drummer brushed a lullaby, steady, soft and strong. We swayed like porch swings made of oak, sipping on the rhyme, living in the holy glow of sweet tea. Sweet tea, sweet time, every sip a love divine, every chord a gentle sign. Life is sweet tea, sweet time. When days run dry and clocks move fast, we'll pour another glass to last. Sweet tea, sweet time, every sip a love divine, every chord a gentle sign. Life is sweet tea, sweet time. One night in a dance hall glow, you spun beneath the lights, and I was roped before I knew, tangled up inside. Your laugh cracked like a pistol shot, your boots kept steady time. The fiddles wove a golden thread, the steel guitar would shine. I swore no one could catch me, I'd outrun every shove. But darling, you threw round my heart a lariat of love. Lariat of love tied me fast, soft as a dove. Every twirl, every shove caught me in your lariat of love. The drummer's brushes whispered low, the bass kept walking slow. The piano laughed with honky fire, the crowd began to glow. You pulled me close, you pulled me tight, I tried to slip away, but ropes of rhythm held me firm, and near you I must stay. Your eyes said more than words could tell, 1,000 miles of sky. And though I wore a cowboy grin, I couldn't tell a lie. The band played on, the rafters shook, the dancers cheered above. I knew I'd never break away from your lariat of love. Lariat of love tied me fast, soft as a dove. Every twirl, every shove caught me in your lariat of love. No barbed wire fence, no canyon wide can cut the rope that holds me tight. Lariat of love tied me fast, soft as a dove. Every twirl, every shove caught me in your lariat of love. The badge hung quiet on the nail, his boots sat by the door. The sheriff sighed, his days were done, no chasing outlaws more. But at the town hall Saturday, the fiddle still would sing, and he had saved a single waltz, his final offering. He stepped into the crowded room, the people bowed their heads. For years he'd kept the county safe, for years their fears he bled. But when the steel guitar took hold and the sax began to moan, the sheriff asked his darling wife to waltz him slowly home. The sheriff's last slow dance, one more step, one more chance, every chord a true romance. The sheriff's last slow dance. The crowd stepped back, the lantern swayed, the fiddle sweet and kind. The sheriff's boots, though worn and torn, still matched her steps in time. He kissed her cheek, he held her close. The years fell off like rain. The music made them young again, forgot the weight, the pain. The deputy wiped a lonesome tear. The preacher tapped his toe. The sheriff's children stood in awe to see the love still grow. And as the song reached final bars, the steel guitar would sigh. The sheriff bowed his head and danced beneath the starlit sky. The sheriff's last slow dance, one more step, one more chance, every chord a true romance. The sheriff's last slow dance. Still swings where music stood. The sheriff's last slow dance, one more step, one more chance, every chord a true romance. The sheriff's last slow dance.
The dance hall floor was polished glass, chandeliers up high, but outside stretched the open range, wide as Texas sky. I wore my boots with silver spurs, you wore a tuxedo shine, and yet we found our rhythm true in a western swinging line. The fiddle cut like metal arcs, the piano played it cool. The steel slid slick like satin ties, but our love broke the rule. A cowboy hat and cufflinks met, a ribbon and a spur, and in that mix of east and west, our hearts began to stir. Texas skies and tuxedo shoes, steel guitar and ballroom blues. Two worlds met, nothing to lose. Texas skies and tuxedo shoes. The drummer tapped like gentle rain, the bassman walked with pride, the saxophone curved rich and smooth, you twirled me side to side. Folks laughed to see a ranch hand boy with someone dressed so fine. But every step we made together made stars and moon align. For love don't heed no borderlines of money, class, or fame. It listens to the fiddle's call and answers just the same. We'll ride together hand in hand, no matter what we choose, with Texas skies above our heads and tuxedo shoes. Texas skies and tuxedo shoes, steel guitar and ballroom blues. Two worlds met, nothing to lose. Texas skies and tuxedo shoes. If the world says no, we'll dance it down in a honky-tonks or in Gilded Town. Texas skies and tuxedo shoes, steel guitar and ballroom blues. Two worlds met, nothing to lose. Texas skies and tuxedo shoes.
Down where magnolias perfume air, the breeze is soft and long. A ragtime beat and western swing turns summer into song. The porch lights glow, the crickets chirp, the dancers all arrive, and fiddles leap like dragonflies, the hall comes full alive. The band strikes up a ragged tune, the bass man struts his walk, the drummer flips his sticks in time, the sax begins to talk. We whirl like magnolia petals blown across the floor, each note a kiss of southern night, each step a wanting more. Magnolia breeze rag, lift me high, don't let me lag. Every note a fragrant flag, play that magnolia breeze rag.
Your dress was light as evening wind, your laugh a joyful flare. We skipped like school kids stealing time with nothing else to care. The steel poured sunshine sweet and clear, the piano grinned in stride, and in that ragtime western blend our love refused to hide.
The rafters shook, the lantern swayed, the sawdust jumped and flew, and every toe tap hard in time, the whole hall swinging too. I swore the magnolia trees outside kept rhythm with the sound, their blossoms nodding yes, my dear, to love that we had found. Magnolia breeze rag, lift me high, don't let me lag. Every note a fragrant flag, play that magnolia breeze rag. And when the summer fades away, the ragtime love will always stay. Magnolia breeze rag, lift me high, don't let me lag. Every note a fragrant flag, play that magnolia breeze rag.
dust still on my jeans. The jukebox flickered, fiddles tuned, lanterns lit the scene. I'd lost my hat that afternoon, the wind had torn it free. So I borrowed one from a ranch hand boy who grinned and winked at me. Then I saw you by the bandstand rail, your smile a steady flame. I tipped that borrowed brim your way, you whispered out my name. Your hand fit mine, your eyes held fast, my heartbeat skipped a part. And that's the night I realized I'd borrowed more, your heart. Borrowed hat, borrowed heart. Every dance a brand new start. Boots may fade, but love's the art. Borrowed hat, borrowed heart.
Brushed a gentle swing, the bass walked low and warm. The steel guitar wept silver light, a shelter from the storm. We circled wide, we circled near, the crowd gave way in time. Your laugh was sweeter than the wine, your step the perfect rhyme.
I thought I'd roam forevermore, no roots, no ties, no claim. But you just spun me round and round until I knew my name. And though the hat upon my head belonged to someone else, the love I found upon that floor was truer than myself. Borrowed hat, borrowed heart. Every dance a brand new start. Boots may fade, but love's the art. Borrowed hat, borrowed heart. And when the dawn pulls us apart, I'll give the hat back, keep the heart. Borrowed hat, borrowed heart. Every dance a brand new start. Boots may fade, but love's the art. Borrowed hat, borrowed heart. Out where wagon ruts still showing, prairie winds still sing. The county fair sets up its tents, a dusty road-borne fling. The banners flap, the fiddles warm, the hay bales form the seats, and folks come rolling miles around to hear that western beat.
I parked my truck by Ferris lights, the air smelled sweet with pies.
You wave across the sawdust ground with fire in your eyes. We grabbed 2 lemonades and jars, we laughed till ribs would ache. And when the band struck up a tune, the ground began to quake. Dusty road, Jubilee, dance your cares and worries free. From the barn to the willow tree, dusty road, Jubilee. The steel guitar bent sunlight down, the fiddles leapt and soared. The saxophone took ragged flight, the piano stomped the floor. We spun like dust, devils gone wild, chasing across the lot. Our boots raised storms of happy haze, but trouble we forgot. The sheriff tipped his hat in time, the preacher clapped along. The carnival lights blinked in tune with every rowdy song. We raised our hands, we raised our hearts, we hollered wild and true. The Jubilee of dusty roads gave birth to me and you. Dusty road, Jubilee, dance your cares and worries free. From the barn to the willow tree, dusty road, Jubilee. And if the fair echoes out at dawn. The song still carries, love lives on. Dusty road, Jubilee, dance your cares and worries free. From the barn to the willow tree, dusty road, Jubilee, dusty road, Jubilee, dance your cares and worries free. From the barn to the willow tree, dusty road, Jubilee, dusty road, Jubilee. I wandered into town alone, a stranger with no plan. The dance hall lights were glowing red, the band about to stand. I leaned against the bar in shade, unseen, unknown, untamed, until the fiddler raised his bow and somehow called my name.
The notes cut sharp through smoke and cheer. They carved me out of stone. A melody so wild and sweet, I knew I wasn't alone.
The crowd grew still, the steel bent low, the bass walked slow and deep, and every stroke upon those strings awoke my soul from sleep. The night the fiddle learned my name, I lost my past, I lost my shame. Every bow a healing flame. The night the fiddle learned my name. The piano tapped a gentle hymn, the drummer brushed with care, the sax wove in like candle smoke, the whole room breathed a prayer. I found myself upon the floor, a partner in my hand, and though she smiled without a word, she seemed to understand.
The fiddler nodded just my way. His bowstrings caught the fire. The rafters rang, the lantern shook, the crowd began to tire. But still that fiddle sang of me, a story rich and wide.
And when the last note lingered long, I knew I'd found my pride.
The night the fiddle learned my name, I lost my past, I lost my shame. Every bow a healing flame. The night the fiddle learned my name.
And if I roam 10,000 towns, I'll hear that sound, it will resound.
The night